Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Lovable Shelly's BL Reactions. I'm Shelly, obviously, like duh, we've all known this by now. Anyway, I'm sorry I look like a hot ass mess. I haven't been feeling well. I just throw on whatever clothes I can find upstairs in my room at this point. So I'm really sorry I'm looking all tore up today, and in the last couple of videos too. But so we ended it off with Love by Chance, episode 3. We are going on to episode 4, and I'm so excited for this episode because this is when A has his sexual awakening, basically. Because do keep in mind, he's never been attracted to anybody until he met Pete. So I'm very excited for this. As you know, in the last episode where we left off was they were in the hotel room, and Pete had just taken a shower because of his wounds from Trump. Can I please murder this man? Please. I hate once again, hates the character, love the man. M is amazing. Him and his girlfriend are so adorable together. I wish them years and years of happiness, and I hope, that they work out forever. But I hate his character in this so much. Anyway, with all of that spiel being said, y'all know how I go on and on and on. I can't stop talking because, it's me. Anyway, with that being said, let me put my headphones in because, I don't want you guys to hear what's going on or me to get copyrighted or any of that bull crap. So if you can't hear anything, you can't get in trouble, right? Right. So now, let me just, skip past. I'm sorry. That was Saint. You have all experienced this fangirling moment over Saint. So y'all are very much used to it at this point. It is what it is at this point. So yes, what I'm doing right now is basically fast forwarding through stuff till we get to starting it. Let me turn the volume up. Okay. So basically Pete is done with his shower, and I'm just going to say it now. This man's body is fucking sick, okay? Just yum. And he's for all those people that are he's too young, blah, 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 blah. He was 20 when this came out. He is over the age of 18. I am allowed to be a simp. Okay? Okay. I'm just gonna do, yeah, I'm going to show you this again so you can, really? Sir, does your body have to look that fucking good? I don't think so. You don't have to have me drooling over here. Where's my bucket? I need a drool bucket, because you're just yeah. So basically, A is taking care of him and applying ointment to where he got hurt, and just yeah. And then Pete gets ready, or A gets ready to leave, and Pete's stay, please stay. So A stays and wakes up. Can we just talk about the way they look at each other? Can we just acknowledge that the heated, intense looks? Can we just acknowledge that, please? This tension between the two of them, sexual and otherwise, is A is always like touching Pete's face, and of course Pete's like, "Can you hold my face like this until I fall asleep?" Like, boy, you know that man is. Bow. Of course, Pete has a nightmare about what Trump did to him. Of course, obviously, that's gonna happen. And he's kind of like, he's just like, as long as I have A by my side and I have A in my life, I'll be okay. Like, and then he proceeds to cuddle up closer to A. And it's like, seriously, how cute is that? I can't. It's so cute. And of course, I'm going to show the morning. So this is the morning where, A has his awakening. So they're just kind of like, sorry, cuddled like that. Why is my... Okay, so it's the camera. Okay. Sorry. It makes me feel like I'm interrupting something. Guess A's character gets a boner, and he's like, "It's just morning wood. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not like, dude." It's great. He's like freaking out. It's normal. It's just morning wood. It's fine. No, that is not normal, sir. It means you like him, you just don't want to admit it. It's very nerve-wracking that he doesn't want to admit that he likes him. I love that A is like, okay, from now on, 10 minutes before you arrive at school, you call me first. Like, he's making sure, like, he is going to be right there so Trump can't do shit to Pete. And I love A for that so much. It was so cute because he's like, Pete's like, I don't think he'll come back for a while and I don't want to bother you. And he'll be like, you'll bother me more if you worry me like you did last night. Fucking A. I fucking love it. And then he puts his phone number on Pete's hand because Pete, obviously, his phone got stolen. So he goes, when you get a new phone, here's my number. So when Pete gets a new phone. Literally, the first number he programmed was his mom, and then he programmed A's number, and that was it. Like, until he sees his friends again. Like, those are the first two numbers he programmed into his phone was his mom and freaking A. So cute. Why? Go away. No. No. We don't do this. We don't like that. We don't like this. It's shampoo. I've heard people call her shampoo. I've heard people call her a whole bunch of different names. It's Chomp-poo, I think is her name. But she does nothing wrong. Like, that's the problem. Is she does absolutely nothing wrong. So, out of all, like, the girls that they throw into female roles to, like, separate the ship that everybody wants, she's the one I hate the least. I don't actually hate her because she does nothing wrong. Like, A grabbed her to stop her from falling into the water or wherever she was at, and then he picked up her bag and gave it to her. Like, that's all he did, and she developed a crush on him. Like, she doesn't do anything wrong. Like, she just developed a crush on somebody that, like, saved her and saved her bag. So, she really does nothing wrong. Out of every other person that they've thrown at people, like, she's at least likable. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually do like her. I just don't like her with A, obviously. Because, like, A and Pete are, like... But I do want her to find love and happiness and, you know, all that good junk. But she... Just keep your hands away from the A, okay? Oh, once again, Pond. He literally is in the middle of fucking class. Okay, I will go back to this. They are in the middle of class. Okay. Really? Let's go back to this. Once again, middle of class. สารภาพกับกูมาซะดีเมื่อคืนน่ะมึงไปไก่พีมาแล้วใช่ไหมเป็นพ่อ He basically goes, did you do that in the middle of class with those moans with Pete last night? Like, dude, you were in the middle of class. Jesus fucking Christ on a cracker pond. You were in the middle of class. What the fuck? Like, dude, you just... You just something else, okay? And Ping and Pond have a bet going on that of which one is the bottom. I can't with these group of friends. I can't. I love that A is like trying to figure things out and he spaces off in his head. And then he asks Pond, of all people for you to ask, you ask Pond about being turned on. Dude, his best friend, like, his friend just got jumped. Of course he's worried. Hold on. So, A asked Pond about suddenly being turned on.
ก่อนมึงว่าเป็นไปได้ไหมวะถ้าจู่ๆก็มีลมณ์ฮะ Oh my god เกือบแล้วกูมึงว่าไงนะมึง
Yes. When A asked him, do you think it's possible to be suddenly turned on? Like you got aroused. Pond goes, oh my, and almost drops the towel. That's around his waist, and he just got out of the shower. And then, of course, Pond goes, it's completely normal. I get aroused like 15 to 20 times a day. It's like, dude, don't brag about that. Like, don't. And of course, A goes, well, that's normal. Like, you want, for you, maybe you're the one who's addicted to porn. Like, they're, yeah. Pond, when A talks about being aroused, Pond's like, you got aroused, thank God for giving him sexual feeling. I can't. Really? Dude, Pond, you're such a dick. I'm so damn happy you're finally a normal human being. I love it. He's like, we're gonna talk about this, blah, blah, blah. And Pete's like, and A's like, no, I'm just gonna go for a run. Like, that will fix all of my problems. I'm just gonna go run. Because that will just fix everything. That will fix all of my problems. I'm just gonna go for a run and not think about Pete. Of course, him and Pete are, like, messaging each other now. So, A is texting Pete, and then A comes back to the room and, like, throws his shoes off and heads right to the bathroom. Like, right. And Pond's like, dude, you're coming in here like you just watched porn or something. And then, hey, do you have to poop? And you just hear A go, shut up. I can't. And then, of course, Pond goes back to watching his porn and masturbating. Of course, Pond proceeds to invite Pete to go to the movies. And it's like, oh, A's coming too. So then A's like, so A comes back and Pond's like, oh, Pete is joining us for the movie. You mean A wasn't coming at first? And then drama. It's very little drama. Like, little sprinkle of drama. Because Pete says that he likes Pond when A asks him, but A gets the wrong like Pete considers Pond a friend, but A shows a tiny little bit of jealousy. Oh, and Ping's gonna be joining them. Pond with his future girlfriend. It's the cantaloupe. Okay, his name is Can, but his nickname is Can, but cantaloupe. And of course, he was playing soccer and almost got hit by Tin's car. And then he proceeds, so Cam proceeds to yell at Tin, like, through his window. He goes, lower your window or I'm going to break it. And, like, da-da-da-da. Even though Tin was driving on this, like, in the parking lot, and Can kicked the ball, and it went into the street, and the dumbass chases after it. So in this whole situation, like, I get why he's upset, because he got honked at and almost hit. But dude, it was your fault. And of course, Tin being Tin is just a fucking dick. But, you know, throughout this whole thing, or almost this whole thing, Tin's character, I think, out of everybody, had the biggest overall character development. Throughout the entire series. I will say that now, because he went from literally being a dick, you know, talking down to the Thai kids because he was richer than them, and to falling in love with Can. Like, he had the biggest character development in my opinion anyway. Let me know in the comment section if you agree. Also, I know this is 23 minutes in because I forgot to do it at the beginning because I'm just now remembering that. I'm sorry. Anyway, if you have not done it by now, 23 minutes in, please hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification bells so you can be reminded of when I do post. Also, if you have any other BL suggestions, whether they be anywhere in the world, as long as English subtitled, leave those down below, and I will take a look and try to find them. I'm going to be trying to get a VPN app here soon, so that might make it easier for me to find things. But until then, let's go back to Love by Chance episode. Oh, and by the way, Techno, Royal Blood was the other BL that he was in. Remember that yesterday. That I'm fucking in love with. I loved that one so much. I loved that one. And of course, now Can comes in and sees Champ and Techno and I can't even remember. Sloth Boy. Good. Took me a minute. Good. And he goes, damn it, I'm so annoyed. And spits his drink on Can. And then his excuse is, I was so surprised. he proceeds to tell them what happened this morning and like how everything like just messed up. And everyone's like, so what are you, and then of course Techno's like, so what are you mad at? The fact that you missed your alarm and you didn't wake up, that you weren't able to eat or blah, whatever else he says. And of course Ken never told them about the real reason why he was upset, which is because of Tin. All he said was he hates the IC kid. And then everyone asks why he's hating on him. He goes, I don't know, I don't understand, I don't care either. Like, and then he goes, if I see him next time, I'm going to beat him up. But he doesn't tell him why. Okay, so A-Claw. Your motorcycle is broken. Yeah, his motorcycle is broken. I wonder why his fucking motorcycle is broken, Claw. And of course, Claw picked up Techno. Of course. And this is, of course, why it's fucking broken. And he goes, wait, if I cut this, because he was going to pay for it. Like Claw said, he'll pay to get it fixed. But then, of course, Nick, Tech Nick, is like, wait, what am I going to get out of this? And he goes, you're in trouble with Fa because she knows you're dating several girls at once, right? I'll take care of that for you. Just cut the dang. Like, dude, you were basically pimping out your brother to your fucking best friend. Like, what the fuck? You are pimping out your brother to your fucking best friend. What the fuck, Tactic? I can't. This boy, I can't. This is when, so A drops Pete off at his building, and Pete, of course, asks Tin, hey, can you help me find this guy? And just, like, keep tabs on him. I need to know what's going on with him. Tin, at first, thinks it's for, A or one of the other people, and, Pete goes, no, this is all for me. Like, because Pete needs to know, because this guy is now, like, beating the shit out of him. You don't know what he's capable of. So, yeah. So Money shows up to talk to Pete, and of course, lovely little Money is like, or would you like to try something else, to Tin, and Tin goes, no, I don't want to get diarrhea. It's great. So, Type is texting my child, my son, Kuhart, Earth, whatever. He is my child. That is my son, y'all. Or one of them. Luke is the other one. But this is my son. And he is texting Type. Tar is texting Type. And Type is trying to get him to like, hey, why don't you? And he goes, I'm not brave. I can't move forward in his head about like what's going on. Because the difference between Tharn Type and this Tar is that Tar literally has a fear of love. So, like, the Tar in Love by Chance. So he can't actually love anybody. He can say it, but, like, he can't, like, he loves his parents and stuff like that, but he can't, like, he has a fear of, like, a committed relationship type of love between him and his partner, or a partner that's not, like, blood related to him. That was the only difference between the two, because in Love by Chance, Tar can't love at all, but in Tar's character in Tharn Type was still in love with Tharn. Of course, this Love by Chance also takes place like 4 years later, so that might be what the difference is too. Who knows? But yeah. They're so cute in the movie. They're sharing popcorn and shit and holding hands. It's so cute. Holding hands because Pete said his hand was chilly. So, like, it's so cute. I love that Can runs into AMP and Can's just and Pete's like so confused. And I love that Karen is like, hey, did you find the guy who did it? Me and some of my other friends will go over there and kick his ass and beat the crap out of him. No need to involve A. Like, Karen's like, I will help beat this guy's ass because you are a friend of A's, which means you are a friend of mine. Okay, so Pete said one of his family came back from England or something, and he got a bunch of sweets to give to A's niece. He goes to grab the bag and give it to him, and they kiss, and then they kiss again, and they kiss again, and then they get out of the car, and A tells Pete, that was my first kiss. Like, I can't. Every important fucking first that A could have, he had with Pete. First relationship, first kiss, for sexual experience, because yes, they do have sex. Like, it's like every important first he could have, he had with Pete. It's so cute. And I'm just like, His aunt just came back from Europe and she bought a lot of snacks. So this is what I'm talking about. They like their lips touch. It's so cute. I can't with the two of them. I just can't. I can't. Sorry. He just asked him if he could kiss him again. When he asked if he liked him. So there you go. You guys got to see their kiss. Or some of their kiss, because it is... And of course, A apologized. He goes, I'm sorry if I was really bad at it. That's my first kiss. And he's like, no, that was actually really good. Okay, so we have now reached the end of Love by Chance episode 4. I hope y'all enjoyed my reaction. Once again, I love the fact that this is the episode where, like, so much happened because A had a sexual awakening and and he realized his attraction and that he liked Pete. They shared their first kiss, which is A's first kiss ever, which is also another thing that I absolutely loved and adored. We met Chompu, I think that's her name. I can't remember. They haven't said her full name yet, so I'll just call her Chomp because I know it's at least Chomp. I think it's like Chompu or something, but whatever it is, you met her. Once again, I do not hate her. She didn't do anything wrong compared to every other female, or most every other female that they've thrown into, like, actually every female they've thrown in to be a part of, like, the storyline and to help the two male leads realize that they liked each other. She's nothing. She's just like a blip. Now, if we're talking about playing from Together With Me, I want to murder that bitch. But, like, yeah, the Shampoo is, she's just a little blip. She doesn't do anything wrong. Anyway, with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching my reaction to Love by Chance episode 4. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell so you can be reminded of the days of the week that I do post. Once again, if you have any BL suggestions, no matter what country, region, wherever they're from, as long as they are, for right now, available on YouTube, the Viki app, or Drama Cool, please leave those in the names down below. Please make sure that they are English subtitled. With that being said, thank you all very much. Peace and love.